Happy Sunday, everyone. I was just thinking about the differences between having your first baby, second, third, fourth, etc. You guys have given birth lots of times. Anyway, so today our daughter screamed bloody murder during church. And when it was our first kid, you feel like everyone feels like I'm a really bad parent. And with your second child, you still kind of feel that way. Oh, people might think I'm a bad parent because I can't control my kid. Your third, you just kind of shrug your shoulders. Fourth, yeah, same thing. But with your fifth, you're like, check out my kid's pipes, everyone. You feel almost proud. And there are people who are judging you still, but those people are called non-parents. And someday they'll understand and you'll laugh at them. Anyway, so it's Storytime Sunday. I was thinking about telling the story when we accidentally woke up this dead guy. But instead, yesterday it was my son's birthday, and I wanted to tell some stories about him. Here he is. Say hi.
Hi.
He's 14 now. Anyway, one of his favorite stories was from when he was about 2 years old. And he was just throwing the worst tantrum, and I just didn't know how to make it stop. He was screaming what sounded like, "I want a bath!" And I said, "Okay, you want a bath?" "No! I want a bath!" And I said, "Yeah, you want a bath?" "No! I want a bath!" This literally went on for 10 minutes. I was trying every voice inflection possible because I thought, am I not saying it the right way? Like, okay, you want a bath. And finally, after many minutes of this, he goes, "Yeah, I want a bath." And just like that, the tantrum was over, and I said, "Eric, I think that conversation just took a year off my life." He's proud of the story.
I don't even remember it.
Of course you don't, because you were two. And he's always been our funny, creative kid. He also can drive you nuts, but mostly he's funny. So he would do things like take a shoelace out of one of his shoes and string mini marshmallows on it, and then wait for the marshmallows to harden, and then he made a necklace for Grandma. Or I would say, "Eric, go do your homework." And he would go outside and he would catch a caterpillar, and then he would bring it inside and say, "Can we look up how to take care of this?" And he would do so until we thought it was going to become a butterfly, but it became a moth. So we let that go. And
They always become moths.
well, I thought they were supposed to become beautiful butterflies. So
They're either moths or they're dead.
or they're dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
One died like 2 months ago.
okay. What was the other story I was going to tell? What story do you want me to tell about you? Oh, there was the time I gave birth to him, and he was actually having a tantrum in utero because he was apparently shoving with his legs with every contraction, literally ramming me. I never knew that was possible. He was born with cuts, and his whole face was black and blue. His nose was swollen, and the whites of his eyes were bloody for a month. So he was already showing off his personality. He doesn't remember that either, thank goodness.
Nope.
Wait, can I tell the story where you thought there was something wrong with you because you couldn't remember being born?
Okay.
He thought there was a medical problem because, let's see, what were you, 4? 5?
I don't.
He said he was having a hard time remembering things, and I thought he was starting to realize he had attention problems. And so I take him to the doctor thinking, okay, we're finally going to address this issue he has. And he says he thinks he might have brain cancer because he can't remember being born. That was sad, but, we explained that, that's normal to not remember being born, and It would probably be horrifying to remember being born, actually. So that's my special little boy. Happy birthday.
I went hiking yesterday on my
He
birthday.
did. He went, what, 5 miles?
No, it was like 7 miles total.
He was 7 miles.
It was like 4,000 feet and 2.5 miles up. And then we took a newer trail back down, and I basically just ran that.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay, so what's your favorite thing about being my son? Make it a good answer.
I have no answer.
Then I'm not going to ask you what is your least favorite thing either. All right, video's over now before you say something awful about me. Happy Sunday.